You are in a what I like to call a small but mighty entity over there, and I know you all are doing a lot of interesting things. Give us a top line as to where you all are on your journey in regards to cloud activities, et cetera.
Sure. Well, I mean, as you mentioned, the SEC is a little bit of a special agency. We are a small agency. We are not subject to FITARA. We're not one of the CFO Act Big 24, but we are still a pretty relatively big agency of about 8,000 people, right? So we're about 3 times bigger than the Small Business Administration, which is actually a cabinet agency and a CFO Act agency, a so-called large. So that presents interesting.
Fun factoid.
Yeah. So that's the previous agency I'm coming over from by comparison. So understanding the difference in size and how that can change how your approach to cloud looks. I'll say overall, I've been at a bunch of federal agencies. I think y'all know. I was over at OMB overseeing the cloud program for the federal government as cloud policy lead for a few years. And the adoption of cloud has really ramped up very, very quickly as a result, I'd say, of the pandemic more than anything else. The use of collaboration tools, the use of all of these wonderful video chat features that we're all using right now, all of this sort of thing. We really went from a stance where we were a little gun shy about how we were moving into the cloud to everybody just going full tilt into it because we had to. That's how we were going to work and collaborate directly. So that's been, the pandemic has been horrific and terrible. But as far as federal cloud adoption, it's really spearheaded that effort. I'll say in no small part to having TIC 3 come out just like 4 months before the pandemic hit. That was a key policy change that enabled a lot of these things that we're seeing right now. As far as the SEC goes, we've rapidly been moving towards the cloud. We've had some stumbles over the years trying to figure out our path in the cloud. And we recently stood up a brand new cloud team focused solely on getting us where we want to go. And that's been relatively successful over the last 18 months in moving us ahead. Specifically, we've only moved about 10% of our on-prem apps over, but at this point, we've gotten our time to delivery from months down to days and weeks. That has been a major, major change for us. Security review takes days, not months now, for apps moving into the cloud environment. We're just getting those new increased capabilities very, very quickly. We're getting better security. We're getting better delivery time. All of those wonderful benefits that come with cloud as a result of making these sorts of investments.